Welcome to day 239, Becoming Peace, Meditation, and Inspiration. The name of today's session is Sometimes Staying Hurts. Today, we're taking some time to reflect on the things in our lives that don't feel so good, especially when it comes to staying. Staying in the pain, staying in the relationship, staying in the toxic job, or staying in places you know you shouldn't be. Where are you staying? Go ahead and grab a comfortable seat, sitting with your back supported and your head free. Your feet resting comfortably on the ground and your hands resting in your lap. It's time to take a down-tempo breath and just release to this present moment. Peaceful, restful, no cares for the next few minutes. Just this present moment where you're safe and showing up for yourself. Close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice. How many times have you asked yourself, why am I doing this? Why do I stay? Why do I keep putting myself in these situations? Why do I keep this toxic job? Why am I staying in this unhealthy relationship? Why do I keep doing the same things over and over and expecting different results? You know, sometimes staying produces results that are irreversible. And why do we do this to ourselves? For each situation, there are different reasons, different sets of circumstances that we think are impossible to maneuver. It'll hurt the kids. Now is not the time to leave. I don't feel worthy to stand up for myself. Well, it's all about the money. I'm afraid of the fallout. I'm not strong enough to do life on my own. It's been 40 years. Why change anything now? I am familiar with this. If I go anywhere else, it's too uncertain. I just don't have the strength to change anything right now. I'm too sick. I just can't give up the bad eating habits. It's too hard. And on and on and on. Whatever your situation with why you choose to stay in unhealthy waters is a mystery to most of us. Most of all to ourselves. Our brain is programmed to keep us out of pain. And change is painful. Well, for the next few minutes, I'm going to hold space for you to consider what small steps you might need to walk in order to move to a healthier place. We're not talking major life overhaul right now, just considering what healthy choices you can make today to move yourself in the right direction. Nothing heavy, nothing life-altering, and nothing that is going to make your world crash in today. Just a single small step in the right direction. What do you need to do next? What do you need to do next? I'm going to mind the time. Hold space for you to consider what might be your next step. Enjoy your meditation today until you hear a soft bell. Okay, let's come back now. Deep breath. Well, here's the golden question. Did you survive? Anything come up for you as to a simple next step? My prayer is that you did indeed receive some inspiration on what a simple next step might be to provide you a direction of increased peace. Peace comes when I take small steps in the right direction. Sometimes what we do is a mystery to even ourselves, and that's okay. The important thing is to get used to reflecting on where you're at and ask yourself those pertinent questions and see what comes up. I hope you've enjoyed this session today. I've enjoyed holding space for you. I love holding space for you. Remember to take in more light today than you did yesterday. And I will be back tomorrow with more goodness. I hope you choose to join me. Please share this with someone you love. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to day 240, Becoming Peace, Meditation, and Inspiration. The name of today's session is Rising Above It. You know, there's a secret you should know. A secret in helping to establish a calm heart and clear mind. Today, we're going to discover a simple secret to learning how to soar. So let's begin. To prepare ourselves for this session today, make sure you're sitting in a comfortable place. Check in with your body, and let's do a bit of scanning for any tension or tightness in your muscles. Release the tension and allow your entire being to relax. Taking in several deep cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now relax as you settle into your safe space today. Allow your mind to disengage from any stress or anxious thoughts. Keep your breathing relaxed and deep. Steady. Good. There is a visual aid that helps me when I'm struggling to keep my emotions from spilling over with anxious, debilitating, stressful, negative thought patterns. You know, when you get caught in one of those emotional funnels that produce repetitious negativity. It begins with one thought, and then one thought leads to another, and pretty soon, the entire world is a hostile place inside those thoughts of yours. This cascade can happen in just a few moments. When I find myself cycling through negativity and find it difficult to bring myself to a place of peace, I take out this graphic. There's something so soothing and nurturing about this picture. I guess the luscious green lemon lime colors are soothing to me, but the real thing that stands out is all the chaos at the bottom of the picture. There's no order. It's complete confusion and a bunch of tangled messes, even some nipping flowers or nipping plants. This represents the wars inside of my head, the struggle, the difficulties, and the tangled messes I sometimes find myself in. Today, I'd like to offer you some hope. So I'd like to invite you to imagine yourself taking hold of a beautiful, giant, red-shaped heart balloon. It's floating above you right now. It's always there. All you have to do is literally reach up and grab the strap descending from the safe, beautiful balloon. You can trust this balloon. It's safe and it's there for your immediate rescue. grab the strap and ask the balloon to float you as high as you desire above the chaos below. Ask the balloon to carry you safely away from the tangled, ugly, debilitating messes, wars, and struggles below that you see that keep trying to reach up and pull you down into the abyss. Your balloon is rescuing you to where you're comfortably and safely floating above all the minutiae, safely, securely, comforting and sure. You can float above all the crap for days, months, weeks, and even years if you choose. Just you and your balloon. But for today, this moment, this balloon is merciful in your rescue. For me, that balloon represents the atoning sacrifice of our Savior Jesus Christ. He's always there to reach up to for comfort, to float us above the dark chaos and ugliness of the hurt we're asking for rescue from. He is the best rescuer, the most reliable, and the one who will always be there for your rescue. And guess what? His safety is already a seedbed planted in our minds and hearts. It's there already. All we have to do is water the seeds of His goodness, mercy, grace, and peace. So we're going to rest here, floating above the chaos in your world, floating safely and rising above it all. Rise above the hurts, rise above the betrayals, rising above others' actions toward you that you have no control over, rising above the chaos, disappointments, unmet expectations, and all the messes that try to keep pulling you down. You're safely rising above the darkness, the hate, the anger, and the people in your life who keep trying to hurt you. I'm going to mind the time and let you just gently float along, you and your red balloon, until you hear a soft bell. Okay, let's come back now. Take deep breaths in and out. Keep yourself in this safe cocoon space today. You have just been through one of the most beautiful rescuing exercises you could have ever experienced. Rising above it all. Rising above the chaos, rising above the darkness, and rising above everything that is hurtful. This is the way you protect your heart, is you on purpose do the work that needs to be done to protect yourself. And with Jesus Christ as your front and center partner, you really are safe whenever you choose to call him to help you. I hope you've enjoyed this session today. A reprieve from the world, a rest from the chaos, and safety and peace resting in the hands of your Savior. I will be back tomorrow, and I hope you choose to share this with someone you love, remembering always to take in more light today than you did yesterday. Bye for now. Hello, and welcome to day 241, Becoming Peace Meditation and Inspiration. The name of today's session is What I Can Control. Today's session is a visual meditation, so you may want to keep at least one eye open while we discuss today's topics. Have you ever noticed there are two sets of circumstances with regard to our happiness? Those things we can control and those things we cannot control. I'm sure you've realized this before, but today is a gentle reminder that our happiness critically depends on our focus of those things we can control, and mostly ignoring those things that we cannot. This meditation, like I said, is a visual guidance and prompt of things to flush and things to embrace and carry in the forefront of our mind. So first, we'll begin with the things that we want to flush and say goodbye to, things that we cannot control. And that would be people's perceptions of me, other people's actions, God's timing, the opinions of others, the weather, what tomorrow will bring, other people's choices. We certainly cannot control that. Or outcomes. how other people feel, the past, other people's words, and changing people. That's a good short list of things that we cannot control. A good place to start. So if you try to control any of those things, know you're probably going to be met with a lot of frustration, walls, and heartache. Are you ready to flush these things? Here are some beautiful ideas to choose to dwell on, which will bring you peace and calm of mind. Of course, things that we can control. How I treat others, being present, how I respond, gratitude, my actions and my words. I can control how I spend my time, my thoughts, walking by faith, how I take care of myself, my attitude, and choosing to rise above the chaos. These are all things I can absolutely control. Taking charge of your life and acknowledging that you have a choice is the way to go. When you feel acted upon, with your control taken from you, that is misery, that is prison. So today I'm going to provide some space for you to consider the suggestions we have talked about in focusing on the things that you can control. Consider using this time that we're holding space for you to reflect on where you are going to rest your mind. What are you going to focus on? Which one? How you spend your time, your actions, your words, your thoughts. What are you going to embrace? And I am going to mind the time until you hear a soft bell. Let's come back now, gently and softly, taking deep breaths in and out, reveling in the fact that you just spent some time switching your paradigm from things that you cannot control and focusing there to things that you can control and spending time there. I believe in you. I know you can do this. It makes all the difference in your day. Even when you are experiencing rough waters and hard, difficult days. When you focus on things that are within your control, life is so much easier. I hope you will share this with someone who needs to hear it, someone you love. And I hope that you show back up tomorrow, because I will be here waiting for you. I hope you choose to take in more light today than you did yesterday. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. Hello and welcome to today's Becoming Peace meditation and inspiration. It's day 242, and the name of today's session is Boosting Happy Chemicals. Today, we're taking a look at 4 different types of happy chemicals that cascade through your brain. 4 chemicals that are necessary for your happiness and mental well-being. Although most people don't enjoy taking medications to achieve the desired outcomes of increased feelings of love, empathy, pleasure, satisfaction and happiness, and mood stabilization. But rather, if you can get your body to produce and maintain these levels naturally, that is the secret. So get ready to prepare for today's session so we can infuse your mind with the info you need to boost your mental wellness. To prepare ourselves for this lesson and this session today, make sure you're sitting in a comfortable place. Check in with your body and scan for any tension or tightness in your muscles. Then, on purpose and consciously, release the tension and allow your entire being to just relax. Taking in several deep cleansing breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just relax as you settle into your safe space today. Allow your mind to disengage from any stress or anxious thoughts. Keep your breathing relaxed and deep and very steady. Good. Our essential oil spotlight for the rest of this week is one of my favorite oils. It's doTERRA's Cheer Blend. And it's a gift from the happiness gods as far as I'm concerned. As you take a bottle of cheer, you want to drop 2 drops in the palm of your hand. Rub your hands together and then cup your hands close to your nose, about 6 inches. Breathe this in, and literally within seconds, you're changing and altering your brain chemistry in a positive way. Let me educate you really quickly on the cheer blend. It's formulated with wild orange, star anise, ginger, bergamot, ylang-ylang, frankincense, lemongrass, tonka bean, and vanilla absolute. All this produces a warm, sunny aroma. And the cheer blend can brighten literally your darkest days. Its sparkling citrus and spicy smells and oils come together in the uplifting blend to boost your environment. Even the happiest people sometimes need a little cheering up. During cloudy days or gray times, just diffuse this cheer blend to uplift and energize any space. Cheer Essential Oil Blend creates a cheerful, optimistic atmosphere with its warm, citrusy, and spicy aroma. And it also inspires a positive, energizing environment. So have fun with the blend Cheer. If you'd like more information on Cheer, check out the last 3 slides in this video. Dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins are all neurotransmitters or chemical messengers released by neurons that target different parts of the body. They work together, at times together, to facilitate a communication loop between the nervous system and the brain. They are all feel-good hormones. And we are talking about how you can activate them today. So in this video, you can see here a short list taken from Sarah Jackson Coaching of these 4 amazing happy hormones and how you can begin to activate them naturally without any side effects or harmful synthetic drugs. Take a look at the first box, dopamine. Dopamine is responsible for pleasure, satisfaction, and motivation. You can activate dopamine by just simply listening to music, or enjoying a hobby, or discovering new things, completing very small tasks, or doing a victory dance. Praying even produces dopamine. Next, serotonin. Serotonin is happiness and mood stabilization. Very simple things like spending time in nature, sitting in the sun, enjoying aerobic exercise or practicing gratitude, talking to a therapist, or trying aromatherapy, which is something that I just suggested with you on the bottle and blend of Cheer essential oil. Super simple, right? Mental health really isn't that hard. The next one let's go over is oxytocin, which helps with improved love, feelings of love, empathy, and trust. You can accomplish this by just simply hugging someone, spending time with friends, speaking kindly and good words to yourself, snuggling your favorite pet, or getting a massage, or giving someone a gift. I bet you didn't think that it was that easy. The next one is endorphins. And endorphins are stress and pain relievers. You can achieve this by just simply getting some exercise, trying acupuncture. Laughing with friends is such a good one. It's one of my favorites. Watching a comedy, taking or enjoying a hot bath, and eating chocolate of all things. I actually just discovered lime dark chocolate, and it is amazing. So I want to give you a gift today. For the next few minutes, I'm going to hold space for you while you get out your writing journal and begin to devise a plan in order to pick just a few selections from each one of these colored boxes. What will work best is if you write them down in your journal and begin to put together a plan to implement and take action on how you're going to do this. Even calendar these things. That would be a huge step in the right direction. In order to take action to begin regularly cascading these chemicals through your body, which will in turn boost mood, help support increased amounts of positive hormone changes, and bring you a happier mental state. This is important, critical stuff that we're learning today. Being able to alter our moods and make the conscious choices of choosing happiness over sadness. So I'm going to mind the time and give you about 3 minutes to start writing down which one of these activities you're going to start implementing, and then calendar and make an action plan for them. I will mind the time until you hear a soft bell. Okay, let's come back. How was that? Making a plan for doing some really fun things that's going to improve all of those happy hormones and neurotransmitters. What a gift today we received. I hope you'll consider sharing this with someone who you love and who could really use this information. I will be back tomorrow, and I want you to understand that I truly believe that peace comes when you take the time to educate yourself, make an action plan, and put it into action. That's when we truly achieve peace. I appreciate you joining me today. I love holding space for you, and I will be back tomorrow with more goodness. I hope you join me. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to day 243, Becoming Peace Meditation and Inspiration. The name of today's session is She's Not High Maintenance. Today, we're spending some time thinking about something that's been on my mind for quite some time. It's in regards to something I've been observing for a while and spent some time in meditation trying to figure out the real deal. You know, so much of our lives we end up feeling bad or feeling blue over wanting to live life to the fullest. Sometimes those people closest to us don't share the same sentiments, and then a chasm begins to form, a wedge between you and the other person. You start to feel like you're high maintenance, when really you just want to live your best life, and you understand that you only have one of those. You want growth and up-leveling and love learning and want to be in constant communication. All this can be taken as you are high maintenance. Those of you who this is resonating with understand exactly what I'm talking about. And those of you who are confused, it's okay. Because lucky you, you've never had to experience this. So when I saw this meme on social media, I had to share with you, because this put a different spin on this particular situation. This helped validate me in ways that nothing has for a while. So here it is. She's not high maintenance. You're just low effort. She's not high maintenance. You're just low effort. I do not want this to sound like a dig, and it is not meant to be one. So please just go with me on this and listen further before you form a judgment. because a lot of the women in my circles have been told, you're high maintenance. And I don't think they are high maintenance. I think where the problem lies is probably with the other person who feels that she might be a threat. Her accomplishments might be a threat because of low self-esteem. I'm not wanting to alienate anyone in this meditation, but this needs to be talked about. So I'm going to use this platform to say it. Stick with me. I'm not sure I even need to expound really anymore on this thought because it really speaks volumes and it's pretty self-explanatory, really. So I just want to give you some time today to think about this and raise some awareness, give you space to evaluate if you've seen this present in your own life. Shouts out to those of you who have suffered in silence and been squashed like a bug your whole life because someone was insecure about themselves and told you you were just high maintenance. There's no apology here any longer because I am not high maintenance. Just because I love to live life to the fullest and I expect a lot from myself and those people I choose to keep close to me. Why not make the best life you can instead of settling for less? Why not wake up in the morning and curb your hunger for knowledge? Love to put in high effort when you make a commitment and follow through with that commitment. And why not create the most beautiful life you can? If you have pets and you take really, really, really good care of those pets, don't apologize any longer. You're not high maintenance. The other person may just be low effort. And it's okay if they choose to be low effort. Don't you feel bad about wanting to live out your dreams and your goals. Today, I'm validating your beautiful efforts of wanting to embrace growth in your life. So here's a disclaimer. We're not celebrating being a brat, thinking you're better than others, and self-elevation and ego. That's not what we're talking about today. That's a topic for another day. I'm talking about genuine love for life, achieving your goals, and being excited about waking up in the morning. If you're surrounded by people who are lazy or see you as a threat and feel less of a person when they're around high achievers, this is tragic for you. Today, I'm holding space for you to elevate who you have chosen to be in your inner circle. And if those people are the very best choices for you, are you surrounded by cheerleaders and partners or naysayers and Debbie Downers? Hey, by the way, no pun intended if your name happens to be Debbie. I love a few Debbies in my life. They're amazing. And guess what? Today, you really don't have to make any drastic moves and decisions in this session. I'm just asking you to become aware if this is a common situation or thread that you deal with regularly. That's all. And I want you to hear me. Recognize you're not high maintenance. Other people just might be showing up as low effort, and you don't need to own that. So take a big deep breath in and out. Let's clear out the space. Let's clear your mind. Clear out your heart. Get it ready to really be honest with yourself and taking a look at where things are. And it's okay where they are right now. But I'm going to give you some time to enjoy thinking about where this topic shows up in your life and what you'd like to do in taking just a next step to resolve it or move in a better direction for yourself. So enjoy your time here. Enjoy your time until you hear a soft bell. Okay, let's come back now. Take some deep breaths. Just rest in this quiet that you've enjoyed for the last few moments. Peace comes when I recognize and validate my own worth. I hope this has been helpful to shine a flashlight into some of the darker recesses of our soul and mind that sometimes we don't get to shed light on too often. Because becoming aware is the first step in changing something or moving in a different direction. I appreciate you sticking with me in this one to the end today, because this isn't an easy topic to talk about. It feels like it might be a little bit more on the negative side of sometimes processing hard things. But sometimes we have to in order to grow. And that's okay. Please share this with someone that you love. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow we get to review week 35. I appreciate you hanging with me, and I love to share and hold space for you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll be here tomorrow. Bye for now.